Hi and welcome to your class today. This is a nice yin sequence for the winter phase of your cycle. So a little bit more towards the end. Maybe we've finished bleeding, we're probably about day 5, day 6. We're heading into kind of more of our spring phase, kind of the ovulation follicular phase of our cycle. So we're starting to feel a bit more like ourselves, we're starting to feel like we've got a bit more energy. And so this is all designed to open up the inner thighs, the hips, obviously around the womb space as well, and just clearing this energy around here so that we feel nice and free. Okay, so we'll just tune in together. You'll need a bolster or a bed pillow, and then we'll get into some of our poses. Sitting nice and tall, crown lifted, chin slightly tucked, rub the palms together, create some heat between the hands, and then push firmly through the heart center. Big sigh out through the mouth. Deep inhale. And let it go. 2 more times. And then let the breath be natural in and out of the nose. Just connecting to the breath, connecting to your body. Watching how far it flows down. We want to extend it all the way down to the roots, the base of the spine, towards the womb. And as you breathe on the exhale, just relaxing in, softening into the ground. Relax the face, the jaw, soften the tongue, relax the shoulders, hips. Feel the earth beneath you. If you'd like to, you can set an intention. This is something in particular you'd like to release and let go of to create space. So just bring that to your third eye point in between the eyebrows. Internal mantra to yourself. Say it a few times. Let your whole consciousness be aware of what that is today. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Give yourself a shake around the aura. So nice and simple to begin with. Quite a restful pose. We're just going to come lying down on our left hand side. This is our feminine side, this is our yin side. And you're just going to bring a bolster or a cushion with you. We're going to hug that in. Really easy. I'm just going to place mine slightly underneath my head. My knees are up towards me. Sorry, need my mic. And just close the eyes down. Just settle into a breath. We're just going to take a moment to just check in with ourselves. Make sure that we're nice and settled. Taking a moment to reflect on wherever you've been, how you've been in the bleed part of your cycle. And we'll all be at different various points of this. Maybe it's just a normal cycle for you. Maybe it's the end of a IVF round and your bleed has come and it's, been a difficult time. Just allow yourself to breathe, to let feelings come, to acknowledge them. If you want, you can place one hand on the womb space if you feel like you need a bit of warmth, a little bit of comfort in this area. Just really acknowledging where your energy's at. Giving yourself this permission to land into a softer space throughout this part of your cycle. We really need to come into our feminine. It's less about doing, it's more about listening, it's more about resting, processing. Couple more long deep breaths. Notice where your mind's been. And then we'll take a deep inhale all together. And exhale, let it go. Very gently. And roll the bolster or the pillow out and slowly come up. Now this can move out the way for a moment or at the top of your mat, so it's easily accessible if you need it. We are just going to spin around. The left leg is parallel to the top of your mat, and then this right leg's coming down by the side. This foot can be flexed out to the right, okay? So this is called deer pose. A couple of different ways to do this. You can either come down, all the way down on your back, if you want to feel quite nice and open through the front body. It's a bit more kind of on your inner thigh there of the right hand side. Or, which is what I'm going to do, I like to bend forward in this pose. So elbows can come down onto the mat. You could also grab a cushion or a bolster if you want to and pop your head down, and you'll really feel this in the left glute. It's a nice opening through that area. So just choosing whichever feels more comfortable for your body. We're all unique, we're all different. Just take your time to figure out which one it is for you. And then when you're ready, just settling the head down, coming into those long deep breaths. We want to send the breath down to that opening, wherever that is for you, depending on the pose. Wherever you feel a stretch, we want to send the deep breaths to that area. So this just helps the fascia, people call it different things. We want to let that open up. So that's a connective tissue that holds all our muscles, joints, blood, everything together. Sometimes it can become quite stuck, especially if we're moving less. So obviously in our bleed phase of our cycle, we're moving less, so it might become a little bit stiffer around the lower back, around the hips. So we're just going to open them gently up through these yin poses. So the breath really helps. You'll feel the stretch. That stretch is opening up that fascia. Now, if like me, you're starting to not particularly feel the stretch anymore because it's opened up, you might want to remove that bolster or the bed pillow and then come all the way down, forehead onto the mat. That should deepen that for you. Keep with the breath, keep the face relaxed. A few more deep breaths on this side. Deep inhale together. And exhale, let it go. Gently using the hands, bring towards your head. Just push yourself up. Slowly, gently, no need to rush when we're doing yin. And then literally going to spin around. You should just come on to the opposite side, okay? Maybe a slight readjustment. Bring in the bolster or bed pillow with you if you used it last time. And then gently coming on down. Again, relax the face, the jaw, the tongue. Noticing how it feels on the right hand side. Is there much difference? Does it feel a bit more open? Now for me personally, I think it changes throughout my cycle, depending on where I feel more open on the left or the right. So obviously we're a bit more in our left, our yin energy through the beads. So this tends to be a bit more open for me, and the right hand side tends to be a bit more stuck. So it's always a good thing to notice, especially if you're doing movement a lot, trying to work out in your cycle where these tension points are for you. And just coming a bit deeper whenever it feels right for you. So I was noticing with yin, when we open up the fascia, we might be releasing any emotions that we've been holding on to. In the hips, the seat of emotion, we call it a lot. So just noticing anything that's coming up, any thoughts. There may be unexpected thoughts. Something that you might have thought you've packed away, but it's risen its head again. So with yin, it can be quite emotional. It can be bring up, which is what we do. We want this release. We want this clearing throughout the body. So it seems like it's a really gentle practice, but actually it's very deep, very transformative yin yoga. Take our last few breaths. Really deep, send it to that opening through the right glute. Deep inhale together. And exhale, release. Gently bring the hands towards the head before pushing yourself gently up. And then come through center and just give your hips a nice big wiggle and open. Just take your time. And then whenever you're ready, whichever direction you want to go to, bring your pillow and bolster with you. This is going to be underneath our chest, and we're going to come onto our belly on the mat and come into a Sphinx position. So elbows are underneath shoulders, Fingers are really nice and wide, and the head, we're looking downwards in between where our thumbs are, so our head's in line with the spine, and you've just got the support of the bolster or the cushion just underneath our chest. First of all, I want you to wiggle your bum, relax the glutes. We don't need them to be engaged and tight, we want to relax into it. Closing the eyes down whenever you're ready, long deep breaths. If you want to send that breath up and down the spine, you can. It's sometimes a nice visual, if that's what your focus wants to be. Relax through the face. Also focus at the third eye point in between the eyebrows. Breathe up and down the body. Around halfway through the pose, if you want to go a little bit deeper, we can extend the hands forward and like lift up. Try and keep the shoulders down together. Just got a bit of a deeper arch. If this is uncomfortable at any point, please just come back down. Try and relax as much as possible. Connected to the breath, flow of prana. If you still want to go a little bit deeper, you can bring the hands a bit more in towards the body. Last couple of long deep breaths. Really extend them as far as you can. Deep inhale together and exhale, release. Bend the elbows. Very slowly come down. Take your time, be careful with your lower back. Bring the hands either side of the pillow and just push yourself into a child's pose. Bring the bum to the heels. You can give yourself a wiggle from side to side. Just release. Or you can come forward and backwards. Just a little bit of somatic movement, just whatever feels good for you right now. Take your time. When you're ready, slowly come up. We're going to sit on the pillow. And bring the knees up. So toes are pointing outward, heels inwards. Bring the hands into prayer mudra. We're in Malasana, Elbows can be either on top of the knees or pushing against, just have a bit more opening through the inner thighs. It's entirely your choice. Head's in line with the crown and just close the eyes down. This just balances and brings into alignment all of our chakras. It's really nice to kind of breathe up from the root chakra to the crown. Just draw the energy up from the earth. Anything that you want to release, exhale down, back down into the earth. Just playing around with that prana, that air energy. Really helps extend the breath. Connect you to your chakras. Last couple of long, deep breaths. Deep inhale together and release. Let going of the hands, bring the knees together. Gently come down onto the mat. The bolster can just go to the end. Feet are on the mat, knees up. Just take a moment to settle, and then we're going to press the right ankle on the left knee, and then we can bring the left leg towards us, hook our hands behind there, and then just have another nice big stretch through that right hand glute. Try and keep the head back on the mat. Relax, long deep breaths. Make sure you're not clenching your jaw. Tongue's relaxed. Focusing the breath. Really noticing what's going on within the body as you create these openings. 2 more deep breaths here. And after your next exhale, you're going to release the hands, plant the left foot, and then you're just going to rock from side to side. When you feel ready to, that right foot's going to land on the left-hand side, whether it's hovering or touching the ground. You're just creating a nice big twist throughout the body. Head can turn towards the right, so it's almost like a ringing out. Arms could be on you, over the head if you want a bit of a chest opening at the same time. Just doing whatever feels right for you. Take a deep breath in and release. Head through centre, bring the knees through centre, release that right leg. You might want to give it a little bit of a wiggle, and then we'll switch over. So left ankle, right knee, draw the right leg towards you, hook your hands behind it, drop the head back, a nice big stretch in the left glute. Oh, that feels so good. I'm definitely tighter on this side. So breathe into it, allow the opening to happen. Two more deep breaths. And then after your next exhale, you're just going to unhook the hands, allow the right foot to come down, just rock from side to side for however many times you feel like you need to before landing the left foot on the right hand side. Head can turn over to the left, and if you want the arms above you again, you can. Just whatever feels best. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Head through centre, knees through centre. Release the left leg, give it a shake out if you need to. And then just bringing yourself into a comfortable lying position for Savasana. Just everything to be relaxed, let go of the body. You might have a pillow or the bolster underneath your knees, arms open, palms either up or down. Whether you want to feel grounded, connected to the earth, just let go to the ether above. Time to integrate. Not doing anything, you don't need to be anywhere. Just let the body get really heavy. Kind of let it go so the mind can wander wherever it wants to. And just completely relax. I'll leave you in this position. You ideally want to stay here for 15 minutes, but obviously that's not in line with everybody and what time you have. So if you can stay here for at least 5 minutes, but I encourage you to stay longer if you can. Just gift yourself this rest, especially when we're in this winter phase part of our cycle. It's so important just to bring that rejuvenation back into the body. Just at the end, just making you take a moment of gratitude in your own little way, ending the practice. So Satnam, a pleasure as always, and I'll see you again soon.